am jacked. We're actually out here at PE. We drove all morning this morning. We arrived at Preformance East. We're actually gonna be getting rid of the Polaris now. The Polaris has been great. The Sportsman 1000, it's been pretty good. Okay, no troubles, but we haven't really used it much, and I don't really want to tear it up quite yet. So we're trading it in. We're gonna be getting something new, something fresh. I actually seen these machines when we came and got the big Audi from Preformance East, and these things are sweet. The new 2024s, they're epic. You gonna miss it, Tay-Tay?
I'm gonna miss it. Yeah,
Honestly, the suspension on this thing, okay. Look at how wide this thing is on the trailer. The suspension is ridiculous.
Yeah,
it really did ride like a couch.
It rides great.
So we're trading this thing in today. Let's go down here and see if we can't find the machine we're picking up. Preformance East is actually loaded down with side-by-sides and foilers right now. I mean, they got everything you could darn near think of. As far as the eye can see, there's side-by-sides everywhere. I mean, just look at this lineup of four-wheelers that go all the way down. Absolutely nuts. But today we're actually gonna be picking up a new 2024 Can-Am Renegade. That's right, you guys have been begging for another Renegade. We're getting another Renegade. The new 24 Renegade 1000 XMR. Here it is. So this isn't exactly it, but here is a 2024. This is actually the white and yellow, which is super, super sick. I am a huge fan of this white. It is so, so pretty. But we're actually gonna be getting the silver and red. Check it out. This red is phenomenal. It is so, so pretty. And it actually matches the Outlander I have. Dude, are these bigger tires?
No, those are 30s.
The freaking cryptids look huge on this thing for some reason. But the red is really pretty, and you can't really tell it on camera, but this is actually a silver. And I'm just not the biggest fan of the silver. But this white, man, oh my gosh, I have always wanted a white Can-Am, and these plastics look phenomenal. And I think with the white plastics on the red machine, I think it's gonna be pretty sick. Oh, here's another 1000. Dude, those things are so sexy. The Renegades, man, they look so badass, especially when you start comparing them to the Outlander. They throw mud all over you, and that's honestly my biggest complaint. Let's go inside, see if we can find Austin. Austin, buddy! What's going on, man? You and Fleetwood gonna sell me a Renegade today, or what? Fleetwood, you're selling it? Austin, you're gonna sell me one, buddy. So, you got the red Renegade out there with the silver plastics. And then you got the yellow Renegade with the white plastic. I wanna do a custom. I want the white plastics on the red machine.
All right.
Think we can do that?
Find you a mechanic.
Austin's finding a mechanic. We actually got to get out of here because we got a big thing going on with the big Outlander today. So we got to go pick that thing up. But we do have to pick up this Renegade and go ride it because that thing is going to be sick. Jacob, buddy. Big mechanic guy, eh?
Oh, shit.
It's basically Monday morning here at PE, so we got a lot going on back here. Oh, dude, that's the new Can-Am? Chewie. That is pretty sexy right there. I do have a triple black coming in that. Hopefully I can afford it when it gets here, but dude, that's gonna be rowdy. All right, guys, we're out here about to grab the four-wheelers. Dude, I do not like this silver. Cold start? Not as loud, is it?
It's not in lit mode either.
So these white plastics are gonna be going on my red four-wheeler. Is it this one? It's not that one. That one's not mine. This one?
Yep.
Yep. All right, guys, this is the new Renegade. We're gonna switch these plastics out. It's gonna make it a lot cooler. But cold start? Oh yeah, man. That is gonna be rowdy. I am so excited to see these white plastics on this red. It is gonna look so good. I'm telling you, the camera doesn't do it justice, but this is like a deep silver that you would see on like a truck. Just not a fan, man. But I am for sure a fan of the red. Let's drive the new machine for the first time. Brand new and already going to the shop. This is great. Oh, it's so weird. It's nothing like an Outlander. This thing is gonna rip in the mud, baby. I'm already like so excited to go put it in the pond at the new property.
Oh yeah.
This thing's gonna freaking rip. I wish I had a horn. Beep, beep. Oh, here's another thing I noticed. Look at this. I've never seen this, but they got this like red sticker right here. Does this one have it? No. Why does this one not have it? So we're gonna have to get a new one of these stickers. And I guess these aren't, those just say XMR. Oh yeah, but these are different. So we're gonna have to peel those off. Let's get all these plastics switched over and see what this thing looks like. Oh guys, we just got this thing done and it looks so freaking good. Check it out, the red and white. Don't you think that was the move?
Way better.
That's the ticket.
Oh yeah.
That looks so much better than the silver. The white just pops and the red actually contrasts very freaking well. The yellow and the silver over there. I don't know, man. I'm just not a yellow guy. Definitely not a silver guy, but white and red, I'm loving it. This thing looks super sweet. But we're about to start it up, get it over to the trailer. We do got to go get the Polaris and get the Polaris off the trailer. So let's take a little ride over there. Dude, okay. Quick comparison first. Dude, the white and red, the silver. Like, honestly, it does not look like much of a difference on camera. And I was actually fooled by the pictures that Can-Am originally posted of these bikes. But I'm telling you, this is like a deep silver. And it is just, it's not as clean as the white. The white plastics are money, dude. I've always wanted a white four-wheeler. This is gonna be sweet. Now, sadly, the Polaris, it's not gonna be with us any longer. But it's not too sad, we never really got to use it. And honestly, even though this thing's set up really sick with the big suspension, it was cool testing out, but it was one of those things I really just wanted to try out. And it's super comfy, it's a Cadillac. But to me, it feels like a hunting four-wheeler, and we're not here to go hunting. We're here to freaking ride four-wheelers, son. So let's get this thing off the trailer. We're gonna take this thing over to the wash booth and basically drop it off. Just leave it here at PE for one of you guys to come by. Let's get this thing fired up, throw in reverse, get old big girl turned around. This Polaris actually rides really nice. Like, it's just super mushy. I don't know, everything about it is just so soft. Everything. The throttle response, the suspension, but it makes for a super good ride. Park this thing here. It's been fun. We'll see you, girl. Dude, I can't get over how badass that thing looks.
Dude, the throttle response, definitely big difference.
Oh, big difference. That thing's like an untamed horse.
Oh, yeah.
It's ready to roll. Putting her on the trailer for the first time, baby. Oh, this thing's gonna be so sick. I am absolutely so stoked, guys. Like, honestly, I'm definitely more of an Outlander guy, but the Outlander has definitely not been good to me, so having two four-wheelers, we're gonna be able to rip, and these four-wheelers should match. So when we get back to the house, we'll be able to see the both four-wheelers side by side. Obviously, the other Audi's kind of like this off-white gray. It's not like a truck paint gray, though. It's just like an off gray. And of course, red accents, and that one's white with red accents. So having the Outlander, the 1000 Outlander XXC, and that 1000 Renegade side by side, it's gonna look pretty sick. Austin, come on, man. You gotta come check it out. Luckily, I came in here and paid while it was still getting put together. So the hurt is kind of over with. So now we're back to being buddy-buddy, right? Dude, this thing looks so good though, man. Dude, it looks so much better. I don't know why they did silver. One of the parts guys was like, why are you gonna change it from silver to white? I'm like, dude, because the white is the shit, all right? This shit looks great. We're gonna hop in the truck. We got a 3-hour trek all the way home. We're just gonna pick you guys up at the house and maybe fix the little Outlander and then maybe even put them up head to head and possibly just go ahead and break this thing. I break it in, excuse me. See you at the house. Guys, we made it back at the house and we gotta get this thing off the trailer. Dude, I'm so freaking pumped about how sexy this thing is. Honestly, probably one of the sickest four-wheelers we've gotten yet. Brand spanking new, 2024, Renegade 1000. What are the predictions on how long this one lasts? Should we go look at the other one? No. We gotta get the other one side by side.
Oh my God.
Let's go get it. So as you guys know, the Outlander is broke and it's actually sitting in the backyard. I've yet to move this thing back into the garage, which we will be doing that today. But the colors on these things are actually pretty close. Cut this bad boy off. So check it out. They're both red and I guess white bikes. The Outlander, of course, isn't the bright white like the Renegade, which honestly, that is so sexy. This is a really good looking four-wheeler. I love the red, but now like it's side by side with the white. Look at how dull it looks.
I honestly might just go a little more orange with the wheels and just
Really?
make this orange
Really?
because the red's throwing the orange off.
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah, I mean they don't look bad as each other, and then get this powder coated orange as well.
Yeah, just go straight orange.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, Can-Am's really funny with their colors, and their red for the last however many years has honestly been orange. It's definitely orange in person. So as you can see with the handguards, that is what they call red, the old Can-Am red. The new Can-Am red's actually a true red. It looks flawless. It's a deep, nice red, where this is like a reddish orange, and like everything down to the seat, obviously it all matches, but that's red. That ain't red. And in person, it is pretty bad. Shall we see if the Outlander even starts?
It'll start.
See if it throws into limp mode. Oh, it almost had it. Let's try one more time. Nothing. Oh, there it goes. It's idling now. This is the four-wheeler that forced me to buy another one, and honestly, I'm telling you right now, mark my words. If this white Renegade gives me any issues, like I'm talking any issues that are just like out of the ordinary, I might sell all the Can-Ams and move to another company. What company? Well, there's really only one other big one, but dude, I am just like tired of the issues. What I'm kind of thinking for the Outlander. For the Outlander build, maybe go ahead, get everything repowder coated to match this red. And I don't know, should we change the plastic? Should we leave it gray or try to figure out a different color combo and try to get new plastics for it? I honestly was a fan of the plastics until we seen that roll in because that white just looks so good. Let's hop back up on the Renegade. One of the things they did in 2024, the key getting kicked off while mud riding is the worst thing ever because then you're digging in the mud hole, looking around at the bottom of this mud hole for your stinking key. Can-Am actually harnessed in your key so you can't lose your key. Now you unclip it from there and you can pull your key off, or you can plug it in and not strap it in, but obviously being able to strap your key in, that key ain't going nowhere. So maybe Can-Am's finally listening to us. Now the Outlander, in another video, we're gonna get that thing fixed, but let's go ahead, slap on the GoPro. Let's go rip this new Renegade around. We're not gonna get it muddy. We're just gonna break it in. We're just gonna ride it and see how this thing performs because I have not been on a Renegade in a long time. Oh, we got her warming up. Let's go ahead and give this thing a little rip ski. But guys, I'm telling you, I'm so happy to be on a new four-wheeler. Like, I feel like I just bought that Outlander, but like we have literally put like no hours on the new Outlander and it has been nothing but trouble. So if we have the same issues out of this bike as the other one, I'm telling you, I'm done with Can-Am. That would be 2 bikes in a row that's just trash. So I'm praying that this one's good. Obviously, these are the baddest bikes on the market. I don't care if they break, what happens to them, yada, yada, yada. These are the baddest bikes on the market. The best power, the best handling, hands down. Being the baddest bikes does not mean they're reliable, but at this point, dude, I honestly, I've been really good with the Can-Ams with reliability, but here recently, that Outlander kind of ruined that one for me. So we're hoping this one's gonna be good to us. We're gonna go send this thing right. Obviously, with it being brand new, we're not gonna go mud it yet. We will be mudding this thing in the next video, but let's keep it clean. And jump it a little bit. Oh my gosh, that is nutty. Dude, you're already so tall with this thing being the XMR. We're not even in sport mode. Put her in sport mode. Yeah, this thing literally has 0.05 hours, so we just need to get some hours on it, run it in a little bit, not get on the throttle too crazy. Let's air this one out, baby. Woo! But I absolutely love the power of the Renegade. The 1000 motor is just top notch, and that's why we got that XXC converted into a Bud bike. But hopefully this one will be good to us and we'll have both. This thing is gonna be rowdy. I know I said we weren't gonna mud it. We're not gonna mud it, but we're gonna take it in the swamp just a little bit. We gotta at least just creep in the mud, right? But obviously I'm not in waders, so we're not gonna try to get muddy, but we'll just creep it through. This thing does have diff lock where the Outlander does not, so that is gonna be super, super nice. I was so mad when I bought that Outlander and I found out it did not have a diff lock on it. I couldn't believe it. I thought all the Can-Ams had the diff lock now. The swamp's kind of dried up, man. But that means the mud's gonna be bad, but it's definitely pretty shallow. I think I could cross through here and not get wet, honestly. I really shouldn't be doing this. I probably should go get my waders on. I'm about to F around and find out is what I'm fixing to do. Oh, dude, it's really low. What are the odds we can make it through the deep hole and not get wet? Oh, I don't know. We'll creep it in. We're gonna get a little risky with it. I got my phone and everything in my pocket. Oh, dude, I hope I don't get stuck because I do not want to get wet. Oh, we're on top right now? I'm surprised we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and then throw in diff lock because the last thing I want to do is start spinning. But last time I bought a bike, my last 850, I actually took it literally that deep the first day I had it, and that thing gave us so many problems after that. I don't know why. It's like I should break these bikes in when I start riding them. So we're being easy on the throttle. This mud right here that we're in is thick stuff though. This should do it. Yeah, we're moving. Oh yeah, the swamp ain't got nothing on us today. That was nothing for the old girl. Hell yeah, we didn't even get dirty. That's what I'm talking about. We might just go ahead and do that one again. Dude, I really thought we were gonna drop into like a 6-foot hole going across right there. Like we cross the path we take every time. But of course we're just being easy on her. Dude, it's breaking. We gotta be. Oh, I heard the fan hit the water. Dude, I'm telling you, when you try just to be as easy as possible, that's when you break the most stuff. But she's eating it like a champ. Like, the swamp is no issue right now. But that's another thing we got to test on this 2024 is these new cryptids, man. Either they're overinflated or they did in fact change them. I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully this mud isn't about to start flying all over me. We got through the swamp 3 times and not getting muddy. So we'll see if this mud can kick off and not go all over me. That would be nice. But the reason I've always been like against the Renegades, like, trust me, I love them. They're badass. But the shorter wheelbase, I'm telling you, it feels like you could roll it a hell of a lot easier. And the fact that it legit just throws mud all over you. But let's get a wheelie in. Yeah, baby. She wheelies. Woo! Dude, this thing's a beast. Woo! See if we can get that power wheelie in. Just pull it up. Oh, I didn't have it. That thing is freaking wicked. But yes, Can-Am, I'm going through all the proper braking procedures. We've done the low in the swamp. Now we're just braking in the high. We're changing our throttle response, just like the book says. Oh, shit. Woo! Dude, I can't wait to race the XXC versus this bike. Both 1000, Renegade versus Outlander. That's gonna be an interesting play right there. Can we side wheelie it though? That'll be the question. Oh, there it is. Ah! Oh, see if we can straighten it out. Damn it, I gotta get better than that, come on. Can we get it on the side? Woo! We about fucking rolled it right there, cuzzo. See, the whole idea behind it is getting oil all in your motor. Gotta make sure the motor's getting fed. I can't wait for the next video with this thing though, because we're gonna rip. Definitely just want to take it easy on this motor. Dude, it's in break-in. Do you smell it? The oil's burning off? Yeah, it'll start smoking here in a second, watch. So Can-Ams, they'll blow blue smoke whenever they're brand new like this bike, because they're burning out all that original oil in the top end from when they rebuilt it. I can smell it. You say the 4-wheel dig? I'll give us a 4-wheel dig. And we're sending it. It's not, oh my gosh. It's not very jumpy off the start. I feel like it's got some lag. A tune will fix that right up though. See what kind of speed we can get out of it. See, you gotta break it in all the ways. Oh my gosh. Woo! There's 50, 60. Dude, I just can't control myself. We gotta go fast. There we go. 30, 40, 50, 60. Woo! 66. I think it topped out at 66. We'll keep it going and find out. See what we get. Sketchy on these cryptids. Yeah, 66 is the max. I really felt like it was going over 66 though. Yeah, so this thing's factory topping out at 66. Very interesting. But we can throw a tune on this thing and it'll run a lot faster. I guess Can-Am with these cryptids, make sure people don't get killed. They governor these bikes at 66. Because I'm pretty sure I was going faster than 66 down that stretch right there. But like, this thing gets it, man. That's a 1000cc bike making 91 horsepower. I guess it's kind of what you would expect. See, we cut a little donut real quick. I about tore up the yard. Dude, it's so spinny. Yep, she a bad bitch. I can't wait to test the cryptids out though. Like once we test these things out, woo! That's gonna be fun. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of surprised it pulled up right there. I mean, we had a little bit of speed going. All right, we got 0.7 hours on it. We haven't broke it within the first hour yet, so that's kind of surprising. Well, guys, what do you think? The new 2024 Renegade 1000. This thing is absolutely sexy. I cannot get over how beautiful the white and the red is. Absolutely gorgeous. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to get a Renegade, and it's finally happening again. We are back on a Renegade. So we'll see how long this one holds up, but this thing might be the sexiest four-wheeler we have ever bought brand new. I mean, just, dude, look at how pretty this thing is. Now, we had to break it in a day, but we got some riding videos coming with this thing, and we are gonna absolutely launch it and put this thing through the paces. Put it up against the Outlander 1000, put it up against the big Outlander, and maybe a little build series coming soon. If you guys would, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.